Introducing Team Fight or Die in cooperation with Convict Customs Blue Jean Ink. It's too much. I'm something like T.I. Militant killer, whole squad full of G.I. What you think for? Real killers kill killers, fake killers shoot blanks. Ain't shoot chain, spit sick quick, get the medicine. Still best friends with the president, Benjamin. Go and let us in, flow is the medicine, heaven sent, shaking on.
Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Kimble and I'm going to get tattooed interviewed.
Alright, we're on Tattooed Interviews. This is episode number 3. My name is Mike Wallace, I'm the host. This is Levi Manues, our main artist and creator of Tattooed Interviews. And we're here with former Kansas City Chiefs running back, 3-time Pro Bowler, Kimble. What's up, Kimble? Thank you for coming, man. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Alright. What is it like playing in the NFL for the best team in the world, the Kansas City Chiefs?
Best team in the world.
Best team in the world.
You don't get labeled that till you win the championship, man.
69?
Yeah, obviously 69. They played in the 90s. Oh man, to me it was just a dream come true, and even to the point that it's so real, you know, that you had the opportunity to play some of the best guys in the NFL and play on a stage like that and be on TV and be known and have an opportunity to do something that you dreamed of doing. So for me, it was just a blessing, and I enjoyed every minute of it.
What do you think of the 2012 Chiefs?
Oh, I like them. I've been pretty much a fan of the Chiefs since I've left the game. I think they have opportunities now. There's good defense. Offensively, they got some people coming back. The new coaching changes, so I think they have some opportunities now. You know, I hope they come out and show some good stuff in Kansas City. That would give us something to cheer for, so I go to more than 2 games a year, 5 games a year now.
Right. Haley was off the chain, wasn't he?
Yeah, Haley was a unique person. He had his own way of doing business, and but I think Romeo is more of a player coach. I think he will be a great asset to the Chiefs as they continue to build in the right direction. And I like what I see. They got a lot of young talent.
They got some talented guys.
Yeah, so they got to bring all that together and play together.
Right.
At the end of the day, like another thing we always say, being in the NFL, at the end of the day, it's the ultimate team sport. You got to play as a team. It's not an individual sport, you know. So they got to bring all that together.
I like what they're doing. It's like having Mike Vrabel around. You know what I mean? I mean, he's not now, but you know what I mean? He's that guy who can show them. They need a couple more guys probably like that. Yeah,
that leadership, veteran leadership is key. I mean, I know when I got in the lead, we had offensive linemen, guys like John Oak. I mean, that was one of the leaders. He's a quiet leader, but he led by example. He showed people how to be a pro. That's one thing the coach used to always tell, be a pro. Be a pro every day, you know what I mean? Right. Not just on the field, off the field, in your life and everything. So, and it really goes a long way once you understand how to be a pro, because it takes a lot, man.
Right. Hey, man, this is a question about the late Lamar Hunt. I want you to tell us a little bit about Lamar Hunt, how he affected your life, and how do you think the passing of Lamar Hunt affected the Chiefs organization, period? You know?
Yeah. Speaking of humble, that's one thing I can honestly say about this man right here, Mr. Hunt. He was one of the most humblest person I ever saw in my life. Quick story about him, I was down in Houston at the Houston Rockets basketball game, and I'm walking up to this concession stand, and I see him standing in line. I spoke to him, I'm just in the back of my head, I said, why is this guy standing in line? He owned this stuff, you know what I mean?
Right.
He gives people stuff, but he was very humble, man, and the thing about him, when he knew you, he knew your family, he knew about your kid's birthday, he had personal relationship with the players, you know what I mean? And he never stepped out of bounds and never came into like something I want to do, that you felt intimidated when you see him. When you see him, it was a pleasant conversation all the time.
Right. All
the time. So he was just real humble, down-to-earth type person, and he really valued, you know, all the things he's done for, you know, creating the AFL into the NFL.
He was
and
a smart man.
that he was a pioneer. I mean, he's a genius, you know, and so, you know, losing him to the Chiefs organization, to the whole NFL is a big loss, you know, and him just creating what he's done, you know, and I think the story, I could be wrong, don't quote me on this, But then he had something to do with creating the Super Bowl, him and
Yeah, then he had,
I want to say
him and
because they used to have the AFL against the NFL, and they came up.
they merged because and I remember the owner of the Raiders, Al Davis, was pissed about it.
Yeah.
Because he thought that the NFL had the NFL beat.
Right.
You know, they thought they had him back in the corner. You know what I mean? But it all turned out good. You know what I mean? For real. If without that merger, who knows what would have happened.
I know. So, you know, with that said, the loss of him, man, the Chiefs organization, you know, I think Clark, his son, is a young, good owner, and he's got a big step to follow.
All right, let's kind of keep on that talk. Can you tell us a little bit about Derek Thomas and what we lost on February 8th of 2000?
Oh man, DT. He was one of the guys, actually one of the leaders I looked up to when I first got in the league. One thing I tell you about DT, he played hard, he partied hard, he did everything hard. He went out 100%. He was that type of guy. And when you was around DT, you had fun. You know, you enjoyed yourself, you enjoyed life. And the thing I liked about Derek is the way he played the game, the way he went about business. I mean, he had a tremendous amount of talent, and he just played it week in and week out. And he was very consistent in what he did. And he was, when I first got to Kansas City, he had a reading program. He read to the kids in the libraries and stuff all the time. And to me, he's one of the first ones that got me started involved with a foundation and charities and stuff like that. And he won Man of the Year a couple of times. So, I mean, to me, it speaks volumes of the person you are when you're able to do things and help others. At the end of the day, I really believe that's what life is about. How do you touch others when you're in a position to do something? You don't have to be famous. I tell a lot of my people, friends now too, you don't have to be famous to do this either though. You can always go out and touch people, you know what I mean? If you got a gift to do things, sit down and talk to kids and help them understand some of the problems or things we dealt with in life. So, and Derek was humanitarian when he did that, and as of today, I have a foundation probably because of Derek.
Yo, what's your foundation?
Running back, giving back.
Oh, running back, giving back. Yeah, that's what you talked about. Yeah. And they still got the Derek Thomas Foundation, right?
Yep, and they got the Derek Thomas Academy, and they have a school there, and they're a charter school. I go to the school, we speak a lot over there. Actually, this is the first year they play sports, varsity sports. And I'm in the Kansas City Public School District, and we scheduled them for some games last year. We got some games with them this year. So, yeah, so it's great, and to have a school name after Derek Thomas is great, man.
I remember, I was a kid, I actually cried when Derek Thomas died. A lot of Chiefs fans did though.
Oh man, I tell you what, when I was in Texas when it happened, and I promise you this from the bottom of my heart, there's no way you told me he would have died. If anybody would have pulled through it would have been Derek. I truly felt that. Got reports that he was doing okay, and then when the blood clot happened, you know what I mean? And there was no doubt in my mind he was gonna walk again and play again. You know, and I was very sad. And coming back from that year, the year after his death, man, in the locker room, the team was not the same, man. It was tough, man. It was like, I think that's 1 out of 7 out of 10 years when I played for the Chiefs. That was one of our losing seasons after Derek's death. And we just seemed like we couldn't pull it together, man. We didn't play good football at all. Man. So his presence was definitely felt.
You know that shot of him sitting on the field in the rain?
Oh, that's one of my favorite shots.
That's one, that'll get you through every time. If you're a Chiefs fan and you see that shot, you know what I mean, that one gets you every time. Where he's sitting there on the field and it's raining on him. Looks like he's wore out, beat up. Yeah. What about Marty Schottenheimer?
Marty, that's my boy, man.
Marty Ball?
Marty Ball. I'm okay with Marty.
Hey, that dude, he has not got a fair shake, has he?
Marty is by far one of the best coaches out there.
Of all time, eh? I mean, which team did you have the most hatred for?
Oh, man, the Raiders.
Yeah.
It was a religion that week, a Raider hater week. Marty made it personal. He came in every week. When we played them, he had us so pumped up for that week. We had the whole motto going on that week. We went to Raider haters parties. We had everything. It was a true rival, man, and we really, really played that game like no other, you know. And at the same time, they had the same, hate for us, so it was just a great rival, man. That was a true rival.
Right.
Back in the
And we
90s.
appreciate you doing this for real. That was cool of you. We got we plan on keep trying to do this show. You know what I'm saying? If we ever go anywhere, we probably like to have you come back.
Okay, cool.
You know what I mean?
When we go there.
When we go somewhere.
Yeah, when.
When MTV.
When. MTV, we're coming you.
True TV.
Rob Jimmy.
VH1. Remember VH1.
Big boy.
Okay. Remember VH1.
Any of them. Any of them.
We'll edit out all the names when we send those things to everything.
Yeah. If there's any other promotional stuff you got, you know what I mean? Like for, you know, like I said, for any charities or anything for yourself, we would like you to tell everybody now any kind of promotional stuff you got. Can you think of anything?
Right now, I do some things down at the Joplin School District. I think on April the 6th, we have a golf tournament coming up. They have a program called Bright Futures, and they actually serve a lot of needy kids. Prime example, if a kid, whatever reason, mom can't pay the bills that month or something, they have some funds set aside where they actually allocate some funds for kids for that, and then also if they need a pair of shoes, they actually go out and get the shoes within hours. So I think it's a great program. We've been doing it for the past 3 years. We've raised, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000 each golf tournament each year. That's one of the programs. And then you can always go to my website, rbgb38.org, and keep up with the stuff that Running Back Giving Back do. We do a lot of football camps. We're working with a charter school right now that don't have a kitchen nor a gym, but they have a garden and they grow their own vegetables. So we got a healthy lifestyle program working with them. Harvesters coming in and teaching them how to cook their healthy foods and do things. And then my group is helping them do some fitness stuff 2 days a week just to keep them active, like the Play 60 program.
We got a lot of fighters who are street kids
And can't afford
like
it.
us.
They don't pay.
We like I told you, I've been in a lot of trouble in my life. You know, I'm reformed from that. For the most part, I try. You know what I'm saying?
We all are.
So we pull these guys off the streets. You know what I'm saying? And these guys are good. I mean, they're good guys, but on drugs and stuff like that.
They're scumbags.
It's life, man. That's what life is about, though, man. I'm you know, like I said, I had the opportunity. I grew up in that same environment, man. And I'm just so thankful that I've seen it with a different eye. You know what I mean? And avoided a lot of stuff, which, you know, the challenge is for a lot of kids nowadays to avoid these troubles. So anytime we can provide them with some type of service or something they're interested in,
Right.
I mean, it's great. You
Give
know,
them an out.
Everybody got to do something.
Give them a better
And
out.
these guys
That's
love
one thing I
fighting.
like to, you know, even say here is like, you know, a lot of people tend to put the athletes and the professional sports on a pedestal, but we all human beings, so everybody got a talent.
Right.
And if you're the best chef in the world, you're the best tattoo artist in the world, so be it.
Cameraman.
That is a job.
Cameraman in the world.
Best cameraman in the world.
Camerawoman.
If you don't do nothing well,
If you don't do that well, get on Facebook.
Yeah, everybody's a pimp on Facebook.
yeah. But everybody got a certain talent they live for, man. And
I think we're done. I think we're done, buddy.
Hold up. Let me get this. Hold up. Oh, hold this. Yo, I'm Tony Price. You know what I'm saying? I came in late, but you already know. I'm the hard hitter, heavy hitter, little happy baby. You already know. Chilling with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, bro. Hey, this,
I go hard, shaking hands.
There we
bro.
go. Sit down.
Doing big things.
Get out. Here we go.
Big things.
This has been Tattooed Interviews. We want to thank Kimble for coming in. We appreciate it. We got to get some shots of the tattoos.
Straight up.
Team Fight or Die. We're coming for you, networks. Thank you for coming
All right,
in.
man.
We appreciate it.
Appreciate the tattoos, man. Enjoyed the interviews. It's
All
great.
right, man.
Wish you guys the best of luck and anything I can do. We're up, everybody. I want to say thanks to Blue GZ, tattoo interviews. Great tat. Appreciate everything. Peace.